Hey everyone, so today we're diving into something really cool. It's a university course on retailing, but this is not your typical class. Instead of some boring syllabus, they've turned the entire thing into a new hire orientation for a store called Cloud9. Think of this less as a course outline and more like a trailer for the whole semester.
Right off the bat, you're greeted by your new store manager, Glenn Sturgis. The whole idea is to pull you into this world immediately. You're not just a student starting the fall 2025 term, you're a new employee, and you're officially part of the Cloud9 family.
And this is what I love. It makes it personal. The syllabus makes you the main character. You're the newest hire. The whole curriculum is designed around this idea, promising to train you for some serious success in the retail world. So let's see what that training actually looks like.
Okay, so the first part of the course is framed as a whirlwind tour of the store. The idea is that every new hire gets to spend time in all the different departments, and you guessed it, those departments are actually the core learning modules for the course, covering all the basics of retailing.
Here's a little peek at that training schedule, which is really just the curriculum in disguise. And it's pretty thorough. You're going to cover everything from the nuts and bolts of handling money and inventory, all the way up to the bigger strategies behind pricing, selling, and even store layout.
A huge focus, naturally, is mastering the art of the sale. The course really drills down on the idea that retail isn't just about ringing people up. It's about understanding what customers actually need and knowing how to help them. Then you get to go behind the price tag. This is where you learn all the juicy secrets about how stores decide what things cost. It's a fascinating look at the science that really drives the whole business.
And it doesn't just stick to the sunny side of retail either. The curriculum even gets into the nitty-gritty of store security and the official policies for handling shoplifting. This makes the whole thing feel so much more grounded in what happens in the real world. So, that's what you learned. But how do they measure your success? Well, this is where the whole theme just gets brilliant. They throw traditional grades right out the window and replace them with this awesome gamified system based on how well you perform.
Let's break this down. 40% of your evaluation comes from training credits. Those are your basic, mandatory assignments. But look at this. The rest, the majority of your score, is all about rewarding you for going above and beyond through things like Cloud9 bucks and employee performance.
And here's how that whole gamified system works. You can take on optional overtime shifts, which are basically extra credit assignments, to earn Cloud9 bucks. Then you can use this special currency to buy actual perks, like snacks or, get this, even a deadline extension. It's such a clever way to make you want to do extra work. And to push you to try the really tough manager track assignments, they add another layer of fun. You get to spin a prize wheel for bonus bucks, or maybe even a free perk. It's a classic move to make hard work feel like a game.
Of course, it's not all fun and games. The syllabus takes a sharp turn right here, with a very serious note from corporate about the rules. This is their creative way of handling the whole academic integrity policy.
The policy is built around a zero-tolerance stance on what they call time theft. Now, in our world, that means cheating, plagiarism, or just faking your way through an assignment to get the credit. And they make it super clear. They check everything.
And the consequences? They line up perfectly with what you'd expect in a real job. Probation is your official warning. Garnished wages means they'll take a big chunk out of your Cloud9 bucks. And termination, well, that's their term for failing and being removed from the course.
All right, enough of the scary corporate talk. After laying down the law, the syllabus immediately pivots back to being super motivational. It lays out the ultimate goal for everyone who puts in the work, the path to manager.
So here's the payoff. If you successfully complete the foundational training tour, you get a promotion. You'll advance to the Manager in Training program, which is basically the course's big final project, where you get to show off all your new leadership skills.
And the whole introduction wraps up with this simple, direct question. It's a call to action designed to get you genuinely pumped up and ready to start the semester. So, are you?
By turning a simple syllabus into this immersive, game-like experience, this course makes learning about retail actually feel like you're starting an exciting new job. It's an amazing piece of creative course design. And it kind of makes you wonder, right? In an age where it's so hard to keep people's attention, is this kind of storytelling the key to keeping students truly hooked on learning?